Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. And welcome to the 49ers versus Packers 2021 NFC Divisional Playoffs preview and predictions. And I could not be more excited for this game. The day is here. It is upon us. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited to get into this matchup. And wow, what a big win last weekend, defeating the rival Dallas Cowboys on the road in Dallas. And that was definitely the craziest sports game I have ever seen in my life. And I have been watching sports for 16 years, and I have never seen anything like what we saw last Sunday, the up and downs of the roller coaster ride that it was, and then the game coming down to the wire. And wow, just incredible. Welcome in, Coffee. Yep, let's go. Let's beat the Packers. Let's go. Deebo Samuel gonna light it up again today. Every single game, man, Deebo Samuel just keeps getting better and better. And I mean, it's just amazing to see how Kyle Shanahan uses him in this offense, where you can use him as a running back, as a wide receiver. He's great in the run blocking game. So no matter what, and Deebo Samuel said himself, you know, whatever job that Kyle Shanahan wants him to do, he is up for it, as he knows that is going to be, you know, what is going to get this 49ers team, you know, calling these offensive plays, it is going to be the best for them. And I mean, this 49ers team is playing with so much confidence. We are battle tested. We have played numerous playoff games down the stretch, you know, against the Bengals, you know, the game against the Titans that came down to the wire. And then, you know, you had the Rams game coming back from down 17-0. And then not only that, but in that Rams game, obviously that game came down to our defense absolutely needing to get a stop when we were trailing by 7 and about 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the game. And so arguably one Rams first down at that point would have ended our season. So, I mean, even to be in this position now, nobody expected us to be here. You know, when you think back to earlier in the season when the 49ers were 3-5, a lot of people gave up on them, and I never gave up. I kept keeping the faith no matter what. I fully believe that this team would be able to bounce back and get to the playoffs, and that's all we needed to do. And getting in as a wild card, and now to be in this position, it's just amazing. And you know, the sky is the limit with this team. You know, I believe that, you know, nothing is stopping this team from being able to go all the way this year and winning our elusive 6th Lombardi Trophy. Quest for 6 is on. Cannot wait. Yeah, Deebo, 150 yards with 2 touchdowns. I'm loving the prediction, Coffee. I believe you're going to be right, absolutely correct with that. I think Deebo is going to have a big, explosive game, and I'm so excited to hear the news that Nick Bosa is healthy. He has cleared concussion protocols, and so we are going to see Nick Bosa out there. And big shout out to Nick Bosa just having an amazing season. And, you know, hearing the fact that he didn't get first team or second team all pros, you know, that really shocks me. And, you know, it just goes to show that the national media and the rest of people, you know, that watch football, they clearly haven't been watching the 49ers all year, because I don't know where in anyone's projection books do you have Nick Bosa not being first or second team All-Pro. So that's something very wrong with the national media saying, or I don't know how they get their, you know, how they decide all that stuff. But, you know, Nick Bosa definitely could have won, or definitely in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, not only Comeback Player of the Year, but Defensive Player of the Year with the incredible season that he had. Welcome in, AM Echo Sky. How are you doing? How is everyone doing? Glad you joined us this early morning. And I'm telling you guys, I slept like a baby last night before the biggest game of our lives. And you know, of course, every game now, the biggest game of our lives, as we, you know, keep getting deeper into the playoffs here. And you know, I've seen so many big 49er games in my lifetime, and there is nothing like the build up leading up to the game. And, of course, all of us thinking about this game, I'm sure, all week, but continuing to put in the work, doing what we had to do in our daily lives, grinding it out, just like this 49ers team has been doing. And, I mean, it's just awesome to see the progress and to see the heart and the hustle and, the way this 49ers team is playing. They're playing with so much confidence, and I really believe we can come into Green Bay and get a huge upset over the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. Good morning, Travis. What's going on? 49ers are ready to avenge the Packers. Yep, avenge Levi Stadium onto Lambeau Field. That is right. We are going to avenge that loss. And look, I have the receipts. Packer fans, they were commenting a bunch of stuff after, they beat us back in week 3 on my video. And, I let them say, at the end of the day, they have their opinions. They can say what they want. But look, now it's playoffs, and this is when it matters most. And so I couldn't be more excited to see the 49ers come into Lambeau Field to get this upset. And let's do it. Let's do it, 49ers faithful. We got it, and we know that we are going to take over that stadium. That is right. 49ers faithful, we are going to take over the stadium. I'm telling you, there is going to be more 49er fans in the stands than Packer fans. That is how we do it. It is 49ers country all over the world. And man, I'm just so excited for this game today. Yep, run game is going to be key. And yeah, the run game, look, the 49ers run game has been amazing. Rookie Elijah Mitchell just playing spectacular. And he had 96 rushing yards last week against the Cowboys. And on the season, Elijah Mitchell had, I think, 961 rushing yards as a rookie. So just phenomenal, considering that we've gone through a lot of injuries this year, losing Raheem Mostert, losing Trey Sermon. So to have Elijah Mitchell playing as well as he is playing, a 6th-round draft pick, it's just amazing. And I fully expect us to be able to really run the football very well. I don't believe the Packers defense, I don't think they're that good of defending against the run. So, and, historically, if you look at the last three playoff matchups between the 49ers and Packers, we have been able to run all over that defense. The Packers defense, they have no clue how to defend against the run, against our run. And, when you think back to the days of Colin Kaepernick running all across that defense, Frank Gore absolutely running all across them, and then Raheem Mostert 2 years ago in the NFC Championship game. So definitely that is going to be huge, for us going in there and running the football, playing physical football, and that's what we do best out there. We take control of time of possession. We run the football. We get 5 yards on first down. We set up 2nd and 5. We run the football. We get 3 yards. It's still 2nd and 7, but we can run it again, and it'll be a 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 5. We put ourselves in manageable 3rd down situations, and then when you look at all the weapons we have on offense, the best player in football, George Kittle. You got Deebo Samuel, absolutely amazing. Brandon Ayuk. We have the 3 Yak Monsters with Kittle, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and then you have the rookie wide receiver Juwan Jennings playing amazing, and you got Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback. Just amazing what he's doing out there in the run blocking game, and Kittle in the run blocking game. This offense is so potent, and we have so many weapons out there. And Jimmy Garoppolo playing great football, doing what he has to do out there, making the passes when he needs to, taking care of the football. And that's going to be another huge key. I definitely believe, for us not turning the football over, as we have seen at times this year, that's, something we've struggled with at times. And, really keeping the momentum on our side. I think we can come out early in this game, make a statement against the Packers, just like we did in that game against the Cowboys. And that's what you got to do. On the road, you got to let the other team know that, hey, we mean business out there. And I think, getting out to an early lead on the road is key. That would be huge. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Welcome in, Tommy Huxley. How are you doing? let's see, Gold saved it. Yep, absolutely. Robbie Gold was huge in that game. I mean, winning by 6, but for him to hit those 3 field goals, one of them a 52-yard field goal and another a 54-yard field goal. If he doesn't make those 2 kicks right there of 50-plus yards, who knows? We don't know if we're still sitting here talking about previewing another playoff game. So absolutely big shout out to Robbie Gold, and good as gold, as I love to call it, when he kicks those field goals. And so really confident in Robbie Gold out there and he's got great experience, obviously, all those years with the Chicago Bears, playing in cold weather. So I think, we're going to be good out there kicking field goals, and it's just going to be awesome. They don't give away their seats. Hey, we'll see. The secondary market, if Packer fans can flip their seats for, a nice 1 to 2K profit, I think they would gladly do so. But we'll see. I think, in my opinion, maybe it won't be more 49er fans in the stands, but I think it'll be very close. I would say 40% 49er fans, 60% Packer fans. I think in Dallas, I really think it was close to 50-50 there. You looked at certain sections of the stadium, we completely took it over. And it's amazing. When 49ers go on the road, it's like another home game. And, the support of the 49ers faithful is amazing. So big shout out to each and every one of you representing, doing what we do best out there, letting the rest of the world know that this is 49ers country worldwide, and we travel wherever we got to go. I was really hoping to be able to travel to this game, but unfortunately, due to financial circumstances, wasn't able to, but I'm hoping in the future that I can be able to travel to some playoff games so I can, be a part of that atmosphere on the road in the playoffs. I can just imagine how much fun that's got to be, and I'm so happy for all the 49er fans. Big shout out to all of you out there. If you travel to Green Bay, and stay safe out there, stay warm. I think it's going to be freezing cold out there. But, man, this game is going to be so epic. Another one for the history books. This 49ers-Packers rivalry is so intense. And in my lifetime, this is going to be the 4th time now that I've seen this matchup. And, wow, it's just been awesome. It's been awesome to see these epic games over the years, and now to have another one, I just cannot wait for it. The good one, Cowgirls have fans. Let's see. Hope they put Lance in for one long run for a touchdown. Definitely we could sneak in a few plays running with Trey Lance. I think where Trey Lance, using him best is like a 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1 situation. Big shout out to Tommy Huxley. Thank you so much for this donation. Really appreciate that. Packers media is overconfident. We like it. Absolutely, I agree with you, Tommy Huxley. I haven't been listening too much to what the national media is saying about this matchup, but I think I don't think that they're giving us enough respect. And I think the Packers media, if I had to say, I definitely would think that they are probably overconfident. I think, when you play as well as they did all year, they're undefeated at home. I don't think they're ready for what's going to hit them today with this 49ers team. And so it's just going to be such an epic matchup. And, I think this game is going to go down to the wire, is going to go down to a final possession. I think we will see a repeat of last Sunday in that the game will be decided in the final seconds of the game. And, I think that there's nothing like having a playoff game go down to the wire and, going through that emotions, even if, it is so, my heart was racing last Sunday. It was jumping out of my skin and, just trying to take deep breaths and go through, and I know today it's going to be another one of those games. And, that's just so exciting for me. I love watching 49ers football so much, and I've been so excited for this game, and I'm sure all of us are. So again, thank you, Tommy Hugsley, for that super chat. Really appreciate your support and appreciate everyone's support. Really means a lot. I would not be here without each and every one of you. I'd just be a guy here talking to myself, talking to the camera. So again, thank you everyone so much checking in here as we're previewing this matchup here. Going to get to some more comments. Juwan Catch. He's been awesome to watch. He's been stepping up big time. And, I was telling some of my friends that were Cowboys fans I was telling them about Juwan Jennings and, telling them, hey, you guys better pay attention to this guy. And sure enough, Juwan Jennings absolutely played well in that game against the Cowboys. So just really awesome seeing the growth and just seeing him get better and better. And, our secondary, our cornerbacks, it's been very key to get healthy at the right time, getting Dante Johnson back, having Emmanuel Mosley back, having rookie cornerback Aubrey Thomas playing as well, or just keeps getting better and better. That is huge. And, so I think it's going to be huge for them to shut down those big plays. As we know that at times this year, our secondary has allowed a lot of big plays down the field. And so, as we know, Aaron Rodgers, give him a lot of credit. He is such a good quarterback, and, more than anyone, he can take advantage of, making those deep passes and making explosive plays. But also another key to watch, Aaron Rodgers is 0-3 against the 49ers in the playoffs. So, and you can speak to almost every professional athlete. For whatever reason, there's always one team that, they can't figure out. They don't know why things don't come together. And hopefully, for our case, that for Aaron Rodgers, that continues with him. We're continuing to struggle against the 49ers. And so let's hope that we can hand him his fourth loss career lifetime against the 49ers in the playoffs. So I just can't wait to see what's going to happen today. Let's see. Packers are welcome in. Crypto Keeper not going. I respect your opinion. Let's see. Let's see what happens after the game in the post game. We'll see who ends up winning. So we can all talk about it. We have 3 playoff teams in the Bay Area. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. When you're talking about the San Francisco Giants going to the playoffs, San Francisco 49ers going to the playoffs, Golden State Warriors on their way to the playoffs. And big shout out to the Warriors and all of Dub Nation. I watched the Stephen Curry walk-off game winner. Big shout out to Curry. Absolutely amazing to see him hit that shot. And, much needed shot as the Warriors have been struggling outside of when they played my Bulls. And, I'm just so excited for the Warriors, seeing them, hopefully they can get on another winning streak here. And I'm really hoping that we're going to see Bulls-Warriors in the NBA Finals. That would be such a dream matchup for me, seeing those two teams go at it. And so, I think, also having Klay Thompson back for the Warriors, that's big. So, really exciting stuff with the basketball. Welcome in, Ryan Rich. Can't be too mad if the Niners lose. Since we beat the Cowboys, all we can do is have faith. And I agree with you. I'm not going to be upset. I will, I'll be upset in that, obviously you when you see your favorite team lose in the playoffs, it's always heartbreaking, devastating, no matter what. But, when you think about how much the 49ers have accomplished this year, everything that we have been through, this has been an incredibly successful season. And win or lose today, this season was amazing. And, going through all the adversity to get as far as we have, I couldn't be more proud of this 49ers team. And, winning this game and continuing to move on in the playoffs, would just be icing on the cake. And so, it brought me so much joy to defeat the Cowboys in the playoffs. I wasn't alive back for those epic matchups in the 1980s and early 1990s. In terms of the 49er Cowboys rivalry, I haven't been able to see a lot of those epic playoff matchups, but for this being my first time getting a chance to experience 49ers and Cowboys in the playoffs, there was nothing like it. And I heard we broke record-breaking numbers in terms of viewership. The game had 41 million viewers watching that wildcard game. It was the most watched wildcard game in 7 years. Absolutely mind-boggling stats. And the game peaked at 50 million viewers at the conclusion of that game. So you definitely know the whole world was watching, and what an epic finish it was. And that's what's so exciting about this game today is, again, win or lose, the 49ers, it's just been an amazing season. So many memories made, and, I'll never forget the game I went to with my dad this year against the Falcons. I had so much fun at that game. I can honestly say that was one of the best 49er games I've ever been to in my lifetime, with just how well we played, and going through adversity early in the game when we fumbled on special teams to start out that game, but then our defense got an absolutely huge stopping the Falcons there, holding them to a field goal. And then, we dominated from there, beating the Falcons 31-13, being there in that atmosphere with all the 49er fans at Levi Stadium. It's a memory that I will forever cherish with my dad for all of lifetime, and, I never forget it. And so, I'm just so excited to hopefully be making more memories at future 49er games. And again, I was hoping to be able to go on the road for some playoff games this year, but, due to financial circumstances, wasn't able to, but, I'm going to make sure to save some money and to try to go, in the future. It's definitely on my bucket list. Hopefully I can see my San Francisco 49ers play a playoff game on the road. Let's get to some more comments here. Let's see. Jimmy is due to play a perfect game, 0 picks. Yep, knock on wood. Let's hope so. Because, Jimmy G has had, I think 1 interception last week. The Ram game, I think it was 1 interception. So hopefully, Jimmy G is due for a 0 interception game. That would be absolutely huge. Yep. In fact, those prognosticators from the various sports media, including ESPN's Ryan Clark, has picked the Cowboys over us. They provided it, and I'm not a fan of Ryan Clark. Yeah, I would agree. No disrespect to Ryan Clark, but I disagree with a lot of his takes. And I remember seeing I think that literally 8 people from ESPN or 4 people from NFL Network, 4 people from ESPN all picked the Cowboys over the 49ers. And it just baffles me that these people get paid, for a living to talk about sports and to share their opinions, and their opinions are not really that good. To be honest, the fans probably have better takes and opinions than these, people at ESPN and NFL Network. Look, there are some really good, perspectives, I would say, from ESPN and NFL Network. But yeah, I've always just kind of seen a lot of disrespect thrown to given to the 49ers. Nobody ever seems to really respect us or acknowledge us much. And, to be honest, I think, I welcome that, because I think, obviously, the only opinion that matters is what you think of yourself. And, I know the 49ers, they could care less what people are saying about them, because, they're not the ones in their bodies playing out these games, and, they're not going through the trenches, practice every day, doing, they're not there so that, for them to be saying, oh, this is how it's going to go. And, thank you for those thoughts and comments there. Let's see. Niners, should have been a blowout game, against the Cowboys. But, again, you always expect that a team's going to fight back in the playoffs. And so, the Cowboys, they fought back. Give credit to them on that. Should never gone down to the wire. Not sure why they used motion. Dan Quinn got in Kyle's head. It was a tough penalty there from Trent Williams, and then that made it 4th and 6, and then we had to punt back. So just some kind of small things that happened there, and that led Yeah, it was a few things that, ultimately led to the Cowboys getting back into that game. The Jimmy Garoppolo interception led to a short field touchdown that got the Cowboys within 6. So got them within 1 possession there. Welcome in, Yish. How are you doing today? I would be upset if the Niners lose today and they didn't put in Trey at any point of the game. In my opinion, I think, I think unless it's like I think unless it's maybe a 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1 situations, I think those situations probably are the most likely to use Trey Lance because with how athletic he is and running with the football, I think obviously running with the football, Jimmy Garoppolo has been getting better at running with the football. But I think if you have Trey Lance out there, you can really trick the defense. If they're fully expecting him to run it, we can run a play that, a passing play and be able to convert. But we'll see. I think, thank you for the comments. I think, it might be a case where, we don't bring in Trey Lance, and Jimmy Garoppolo plays the full game. But yeah, I'm just so excited to see what's going to happen today and just really looking forward to it. I'm not calling the game could go either way. Yeah, this game could go either way. So we'll see when the game is over. Welcome in, SG Sports Talk channel. How's it going? Welcome in, Jedi Master John. Let's see. In fact, Ryan Clark used to be the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I hate the Steelers because they're used to being selfish and being bullies. Now they're completely overrated. Yeah, I agree with you there. AM Echo Sky, Steelers definitely. Yeah, I think they're used to being selfish and bullies, and now they are overrated because they laid a goose egg against the Chiefs, and they didn't really put up much of a fight. Big shout out to Najee Harris, the running back from my hometown, Antioch, California. Grew up a 49ers fan, so I know it's probably hard for him to play for the Steelers, but again, grew up a 49ers fan, so I know he forever loves the 49ers in his heart, and just doing what he's got to do, take care of business out there. But man, big shout out to him having a really great rookie season. But yeah, Steelers, I would agree, are overrated. I think still a lot of people were talking a lot about them doing well, maybe even going on a deep playoff run. But yeah, they barely even put up a fight against the Chiefs in that game. Packers, media is really overconfident. Yep, we like being the underdogs. Absolutely. In Bay Area sports, we're used to being the underdogs. We're used to not getting the respect. And look, that's ultimately why it's led to us being arguably the most successful sports franchises in the world. When you think about the San Francisco Giants winning 3 World Series in 5 years, the 49ers appearing in 2 Super Bowls, two NFC Championship games, and another playoff run now this year again. The Warriors winning 3 titles in 5 years as well. So much success in the Bay Area, and yet with all that success, we were mostly underdogs in most of those championship playoff runs. And so, we keep doing what we do best, and I fully expect this to be another game where we shock the world and we go in there, beat the Packers, and we can move on to either Tampa Bay or Los Angeles, depending on the outcome of that divisional playoffs game tomorrow. Let's see. X Factor, 7-hour game time. Let's see. Who do you think will be an X Factor for the 49ers? I'm gonna make a prediction now. I think Deebo Samuel is gonna be an X factor, meaning that I think he's gonna have an explosive game. And just like how Coffee said earlier in the chat here, he said he has Deebo Samuel going for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns, and I love that prediction. I would agree. I think Samuel is gonna light it up. I think 150 yards is realistic, and I think using him in the running game, in the receiving game, run blocking game. There's just so many different plays that Kyle Shanahan can run, utilizing Deebo Samuel, and just giving so many different looks. I think what Kyle Shanahan does so well, having so many different pre-snap looks. Defenses really have to be on their toes because, if you see Samuel in the backfield, it's not a given that he's going to run the ball, or it's not, if you see him lined up as a receiver, it's not a given that, 49ers are going to pass it to him because, you can run a running play and have Samuel be used as a run blocker. So, that's where, I think using Deebo Samuel in so many different ways, I think it's going to allow us to just continue to run really big offensive plays in this game. So I'm really looking forward to that. And, some other big keys, the running game for us, we do so well running the football. We're a physical football team. So I think, running the football, doing that what we do best, tiring out the Packers defense, that's going to be key, because going towards the end of the game, if we can have that Packers defense tired from having been on the football field for an extended periods of time, that is going to, only make it better for us to just continue to make explosive plays. So I can't wait. And then I think another matchup to watch is, our secondaries, Dante Johnson, Emmanuel Mosley, our cornerbacks, Aubrey Thomas, seeing how they do, and I think they're going to play well, and in those matchups against the Packers' top wide receivers, and so I cannot wait for this. This is going to be such an epic game. Never realized Najee Harris is a 49ers fan. Yeah, absolutely, and. So Najee Harris is a beast out there. So absolutely love watching him, and he went to my high school, played I think all 4 years of football for my high school, and he broke every record you can imagine at my high school. And another cool story about Najee Harris is Jim Harbaugh, when he was since he's been at Michigan, Jim Harbaugh came all the way from Michigan to my hometown, Antioch, here in the Bay Area. Like literally my high school is like 5 minutes, 5-10 minute drive down the street from where I live. Jim Harbaugh came all the way to our high school, to my high school, to try to scout Najee Harris to join Michigan. And as we know, Harris went on to Alabama, but that's still really cool to think that, Jim Harbaugh, who I've been a huge fan of and still am a huge fan of, incredibly successful 49ers head coach, to think he came all the way out to my high school. It was really cool. I wish I could have, been there that night, but I did have a friend that recorded a video of me or of Jim Harbaugh when he had seen him that night. So really cool. Yeah. Let's see. Welcome in, Sam. Let's see. I feel like if the Niners knock off the Pack, it almost avenges the New York Giants in the DS last year. I think. I see what you're talking about. San Francisco Giants. I think. Yeah, if 49ers can knock off, I would say, I think, obviously, I think winning this game definitely, with the rivalry of the 49ers Packers, is definitely going to, feel really great. And, the thing about the Giants losing to the Dodgers in the NL Division Series, the one thing that I'm just really happy about is that the Dodgers didn't win the World Series and didn't get to the World Series either. So, had the Dodgers have won the World Series in the same year that they knocked us out in the playoffs, that would have been really, really tough for me to take. And so I'm just thankful and glad that the Dodgers got eliminated. So, as much as the Dodgers fans can say what they want, that they eliminate us in the playoffs, at the end of the day, it comes down to, okay, look, we are still up them 8 World Series to 7 World Series, so we're still beating them in that category. And if you look at the all-time series, we're up by like 40 wins over them. So in my books, I still believe, even with losing to them in the playoffs, I still believe that we have their number, and we have the bragging rights in the rivalry. But yeah, I'm just like, hopefully baseball can figure everything out going on with the lockout, and because I would be devastated if we don't have baseball this year. So yeah, I'm just praying that everything comes out good there. Harris, a good rookie running back, but I don't care about it because he played with an overrated team, the Steelers. Yeah, again, I know, all of us, we all share the same dislike of the Steelers, and I definitely do not like the Steelers at all, but that's the only player that I really like on the Steelers, and Najee Harris. So big shout out to him. And Yeah, let's do it, 49ers faithful. Let's get this win in Lambeau. Everybody's saying, welcome in, Steven. How are you doing today? Everyone, Steven Ortega. Everybody's saying Travis, Green Bay is going to win. I feel we are the underdogs. Yeah, we are the underdogs. And look, bring it on. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, everyone said the Cowboys were going to beat us, and look what happened. So, I think most of those people predicting the Packers win haven't been watching this 49ers team all year. So, yep, I can't wait for this game to prove to the whole world that, we are the real deal and we should be respected. So, with hours ticking away until that game starts, just cannot wait. Let's see in the clock now. We're about, looks like 7 hours. Yep. 7 hours away, and I'm so glad I got a great night of sleep. I am fully rested, and my lungs definitely have to be ready for today with all of the screaming and excitement that I'm anticipating from this game, doing my reaction video. So can't wait for it. It is going to be just so awesome. So thank you everyone so much checking out this preview. Welcome in, William. What away jerseys are we wearing? Yep, I feel like all whites. Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure it's going to be a great choice, and it's going to be awesome. Travis, if Niners go to the Super Bowl, will you go? That's a great question. I'm going to try to pull out all the tricks out of the hat to find a way to get out to the Super Bowl, and if that means maybe selling off some investments I put aside to be able to go to the Super Bowl, I might be tempted to do that. And, so we'll see. I definitely think there's a chance that I can find a way to make it out there. I think Super Bowl tickets minimum, from what I've seen in the past, go for minimum like $2,000, $2,500. So, if I can take me and my dad and thank goodness Super Bowl is in LA, so it's a 6-hour drive down the freeway. So the plane, I wouldn't have to worry about kind of paying for an expensive flight. So yeah, I definitely think there's a chance I could make it out there. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and definitely gonna try to work as many hours as I can leading up to the Super Bowl, so we can make it happen. Yeah, absolutely, it would be a dream come true, and I'm sure for all of us, it's on our bucket list to see our favorite football team, to see our beloved 49ers play in the Super Bowl. So that would just be amazing. So let's go. Still don't believe in predictions for it. Yep, 49ers all day. Either we win it or die trying. Yeah, that's the mindset. Yep. All the predictions are fun and everything. And look, we're making predictions here. But yeah, I can't wait for it. So yeah, for my final score prediction in this game, I am going to say so I'm going to say 27-24 is going to be the final. So I've got the 49ers winning by a field goal in this game. And again, I think it's going to come down to the final seconds. So, whether it's us kicking a game-winning field goal or our defense getting a stop this time. And, unlike the last time when, we allowed the field goal from the Packers to win it. So I think this time we are going to get the stop we need to at the very end when we need it most. Our defense is going to step up, and our offense, they are going to come through big time late in the game and get us out to the lead. And early in the game, our offense is just going to continue to play well early. So I'm predicting 27-24 49ers with the victory as the final score. So love to hear your guys' predictions out there, what you think. And if you happen to be watching this live stream later, definitely let me know your thoughts and predictions down below in the comment section. And thank you everyone so much. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate, I see your likes and your comments and your engagement. And I just want to say thank you so much. And I know I say thank you a lot, but I really do truly appreciate each and every one of you. This engagement really helps out the channel big time. And so thank you again, everyone, so much. I really appreciate the support. We got a big shout out to a super chat, SG Sports Talk channel. Green Bay Packers are going to freeze at Lambeau. Yeah, that I love it. That's right. Even if they have all that experience playing there, we are gonna make them frozen today so we can get this win, and we are gonna make it happen. Let's go 49ers. Let's do it. Let's get the win. So thank you, SG Sports Talk, for the super chat coming through there. Really appreciate that big time. So again, so any word on Fred Warner? I do believe he will be good to go. I heard some really good updates on him. So if I had to say right now, I would say he's going to be good to go for the game today. So that is great news. Nick Bosa clearing concussion protocols. He is good to go for the game today. Man, I'm just so hyped, so ready for this game. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's go, 49ers fans. Let's go. Let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm. Let's smash that like button. Thank you, everyone, so much. Really appreciate each and every one of you taking valuable time out of your day to check out this preview and to share your thoughts on the 49ers matchup here against the Packers. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and we will see you for the post-game show. And yeah, let's hope we're talking about a big win later tonight. So can't wait for it, everyone. Win or lose forever, 49ers faithful. Let's go, San Francisco 49ers. Let's do it. Let's go. All right, take care, everyone.